What is up? Welcome back. We have a new update today, and that is Atrax, the new hero. He looks pretty dang cool, actually. Um, at least I don't have him, but I already know some people already have him. Man, that's crazy though. They literally unlocked him at the moment that he comes out. But yep, that is him. And let's look into his ability and see what it is that we're dealing with. And spoiler alert, he stuns. So he is a tank. And so basically, his first ability, he releases three attacks straight. Okay, and the first attack will stun for 3 seconds. The second attack, but he only stun the enemies around him. Anyone that's kind of far in the back, the stun does not affect them. So your magical attackers are safe unless they get too close. And then the second reduces 2.43% physical defense. So of course makes you a little weaker. Only affects physical heroes, of course. And then the third one deals certain X amount of physical damage as well. So overall, I mean, if you by the time this ability gets to level 50, I don't see him putting out that much damage, but he does, you know, his three consecutive attacks kind of is helpful for his teammate because if your team if your physical defense drops, it makes it pretty easy for the other team to take you down, and it lasts for 6 seconds, so that's quite a bit as well. And then they follow up by some more physical damage, so it's okay. But the main part that's gonna make him shine is his stun for 3 seconds. That's how 3 seconds is a long time in this game. Consider most of the battle only lasts within seconds. And then of course his second ability, he steals some more physical defense for 12 seconds, but only for one target. Okay, so 12 seconds are one heck of a long time. So he continued to debuff the enemy, and okay. So the third ability, for every 25% health loss, it enhances his next basic attack to stun all enemies in a line for 2 seconds and reduce the attack speed by 9.2% for 10 seconds. So again, some more debuff with the reduced attack speed. Um, for every 25% health loss, which is I say that's fair. And 2 second up stun. So this guy stuns after stun after stun. So man, he's definitely a little harder to deal with compared to the previous. I think Rhea is the easiest to beat, and Paltress is pretty tough too, because he also stunned quite a bit. And then this guy over here, of course, continue to stun the living heck out of all of us. Let me see. Okay, so his fourth ability basically went back to his. Every time you activate his first ability, he grants a 40, about 50 physical defense for 6 seconds from each shockwave. So this will basically makes him pretty tanky. Of course, as we all know, he's very tanky on his own. I mean, if you battle him already, you would have known he's quite a little bit tougher to kill. Um, so basically, yeah, this only affects him and it makes him stronger. So for six defense for 6 seconds for each shockwave. So he does three shockwaves, so it's 50, approximately 50 times about three. That's 150 physical defense. Thank God it's not 150%. that will be that would be very OP. He was OP last night when he was first released because he was one hitting everybody, and that was a bug. And it's I reported it. It's since then everything's went back to normal. But I noticed when I face him, I do significantly less damage compared to the other heroes. So yeah, he's pretty tanky, and we expected that. They gotta have at least one tanky hero in here. Consider, we will have 5 legendary heroes, but so far, I mean, you can see Nestor, Rhea, Paltrez, Atrax, all of them stunned. So I'm sure the last hero that you're gonna release is gonna be a stunner as well. And that's gonna make this team very tough to beat. They're gonna be a very annoying, in my opinion, because if they can stun after stun after stun, and your entire team could be permanent stun. We'll have to wait and see how they play out, but I have a feeling they're gonna be pretty tough to take down. Even though they don't do as much damage as dinos, but because the ability to stun makes up for that, and dino's gonna be in a lot of trouble because they don't have as much health. These guys are gonna have a lot more health. Consider you have the troop as well, and plus because they keep stunning you, there's not much you can do. You can be the you know strongest hero in the game, but you can't get an attack off there. It makes you useless. And of course, I don't have the I can't show you guys the ice or the amber uh, awakening skill because I don't have it on. I have not unlocked this hero, of course, but I have it online. So I'm just gonna read it to you for ice. It says basically when he drops below 15% health for the first time. Okay, remember it's the first time only. He gains 400% magical and physical defense. So it makes him um a brick wall basically. But then again, because he gains 400%, they only allow 15% health left, and only works one time. So 15% health is not a lot. If you up against strong hero, they can take away your 15% health within seconds. It doesn't matter you have 400% magical defense or uh, physical defense. That you die pretty quick. So I think that's one of the way that his ice is not that good, and then his amber is basically up on dropping below 15% health again. Okay, for the first time, he stunned all enemies for 3 seconds. So it looks to me that his fire is a little bit better because it allows if he can stun the whole enemies all the enemies for 3 seconds, it will help out his the people his buddies in the back to get some damage out, and that is very useful. So his fire is a lot more useful, even though but to make this guy not as way too strong, even though he's not. I'm not when I mean strong. I'm not saying that he does a lot of damage. He doesn't do that much damage. His damage is pretty weak because he's a tanker. We don't expect him to do crazy damage, but to make this guy not too OP by stunning the whole team all the time, they have to kind of nerf this his ice and fire ability a little bit and put it as 15% health because they could have just used 25% health or even higher, and that will make him a lot harder to kill. But basically, that's one of his move that he can do right before he gets knocked out. So basically, his last gift for his allies before he gets taken out by the other team. So, of course, he is, in my opinion, he's gonna be a really good tank. And I can definitely see people gonna be definitely trying to get this whole team ready to go. And there are people out there already have 4 of the 5. It's just that they haven't released the 5th hero yet. Because if they release the 5th hero, they will have all 5 of them. Not to mention all of them will be 5 stars too. Because last night I saw some people unlocked him right away and bring it up to 5 stars. It's crazy. There's we definitely have some heavy role in this game, and that's fair. You got the money, spend. But yeah, I think he's definitely gonna be worth it. Compare of out of all 4s that we have now, he's definitely more useful than Rhea is probably the most useless at the moment. She might get a buff in the future, we don't know. But at the moment, she doesn't really do much. She just sits around and blow horns, and yeah, that's about it. Anyways, that is it for this video, guys. Let me what you guys think. Leave your comments below, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks.